Today, Alex and I will be talking about product rule and quotient rule. To start off, the product rule is a formula used to find the derivative of products of two or more functions. In an example, we are going to use the function h of x is equal to f of x times g of x. In order to find the derivative, or h prime of x, we take the derivative of the first function, so f prime of x, times the second function, plus the first function, times the derivative of the second function, as shown below.
Alright, so now we're going to do some examples. The first one's pretty straightforward, alright? Easier way to do it is you break it up into two different sections, alright? Using some nice parentheses right there. Alright, now since there's two different ones right there, product rule is pretty straightforward. Take a derivative of the first one, but not the second, so it's going to equal this. X prime, which you guys know equals 1, times sine of x. Alright? Now we take that and add it to the second part. So it's going to be x times sine of x, which equals cosine of x. Oh, my bad. Cosine of x. Simplifying it, it equals sine of x plus x cosine of x. And that's the answer. Which is... Alright, here's another product rule example. So here's our initial function, and we're going to find the derivative of y. So y prime is going to equal the first derivative of this one times the regular of this one. So it's going to be 2x times 2x cubed minus 6. Now that's half of it, so we have to do the other part, which is going to be plus x squared. So we keep the first one the regular way, and then we take the derivative of the second one. So it'll be 6x squared minus 0. Alright, so we can actually just take the entire thing away. Alright, now we simplify, nice and easy. 4x to the fourth minus 12x plus 6x to the fourth. Alright, simplify a little bit more, we get 10x to the fourth minus 12x, which is our final answer. So derivative of y equals 10x to the fourth minus 12x. The second rule we're going to be teaching you is quotient rule. So take a look at this quick. So h of x equals f of x over g of x, right? The easy way to remember this is high over low, or high d low. Right? So the prime of f of x is going to equal the derivative of f times the regular function of g. Right? You're going to subtract that, and you're going to use the other one, but exactly opposite. So it's going to be f of x and then g prime of x, or the derivative of g. Now we're going to do an example of quotient rule. Alright, so here is the function, and we're going to just put on high to low just to help you guys remember that. So first thing we have to do to find the derivative is take the derivative of the first function. In that case, it's sine, so it's cosine of x. We're going to multiply that by the bottom, so 3x squared minus 5. Alright, now we take this one and subtract it by like the other half, more or less. It's be sine of x times the derivative of this, which is 6x. We take all of this and place it over the bottom square. So it'll be 3x squared minus 5. All of that squared nice and neat like that. Right? Now we could simplify this further, but that's another lesson for another day. Alright, now we're going to do another quotient rule example. Alright, if you guys want to pause the video and do this by yourself, you are more than welcome to, but we're going to help you guys get through it. Alright, so take the derivative of this. As we said before, we're going to take the derivative of the first one, so 2x, and times that by the bottom one. 6x to the fifth plus 2x squared minus 6. Then do basically the opposite thing, subtract x squared by derivative of this, 30x to the fourth plus 4x. All of this over the bottom squared. Simplify that if you want to, but that is in gist product rule, or quotient rule, sorry. Now we're going to do a product and quotient rule problem. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to do this by yourself. If not, we are going to do it ourselves. Easy way to start off is instead of doing all of that, using all of that crap, we are going to make it a little bit simpler. So we're actually going to put the x squared into this fine function over here and make it y equals x to the third minus 3x squared over 2x cubed plus 1. That immediately made it into a quotient rule, makes life 50 billion times easier. Alright, so on the derivative of that, take top derivative. So 3x squared minus 6x times that by the bottom, 2x cubed plus 1, and subtract the exact opposite. So we have 6x squared times that by x cubed minus 3x squared, all of that over the bottom, which is 2x cubed plus 1 squared. And just like that, you have done both product and quotient rule in the same problem.